Hello, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to turn 10 of our during action report for the scenario Another Road to Wiltz from the final Blitzkrieg combat mission game. Very few orders, in fact just one order changed from the end of turn 9, beginning of turn 10. At the end of turn 9, if you were watching, the bazooka team here in Die Hard's Group 1 in the centre is coming under pressure from a German infantry assault, and one infantryman has become a casualty. The guy with the bazooka has been wounded, so I've taken off the target armour only arc, so to give him a fighting chance of at least defending himself from the incoming infantry. Another thing to look out for is the forward observer in Die Hard's Group 2, who is hunkered down, hidden, and in the process of calling in artillery, which is about a minute away. The possible danger here is very close to his position. We have some infantry sound contacts, so he's got a very small target arc. I'm wanting him to stay hidden and stay quiet in the hopes of at least getting in this artillery called in before his position is potentially overrun. The only other thing to look out for when I hit the go button very shortly is we have artillery already falling in the crossroads area, which is in the sort of main area of the German push right down the middle towards the town. So let's hit the go button and see what happens. Looks like we've had identification of vehicles here in the centre at long last instead of just sound contacts. Received a casualty here in two casualties potentially, second squad. The bazooka team are still, the individual infantryman in the bazooka team, I was about to say, is still holding his own, but it looks like he's now become a casualty and that unit's being wiped out. And we'll stop it just about there. There's some armour of some sort coming straight down the road here on our left flank. Seems to have managed to bypass the bazooka team here, who do have a target armour only set. We'll go back to the beginning and check for casualties. As always, we definitely received some casualties here with second squad, and as I say, I think the bazooka team is finally wiped out. Let's just quickly have a look at 5-second intervals. Yep, so second squad, surprise surprise, the leader has become a casualty. How many times does that happen? And one of his squad has been wounded. I thought here that the bazooka team were holding their own. It looked like they were getting support from perhaps second squad, possibly even light machine gun here further back. Or no, probably not, because he's still got a very small target arc set. But unfortunately we lose them at between 15 and 10 second mark to go. Anything else to report? No other casualties. No other avenues of approach from the Germans. So our forward observer team in Die Hard's Group 2 appears to be okay still so far, although it looks like the infantry may have got slightly closer. Yeah, I believe so, if we go back to the beginning. So let's have a look down at this area. We'll come down to ground level and see what happens with this firefight down here. We'll leave the icons on for the moment. So that was painful. So that there is one of our machine gunners, light machine gunner, team of 2. I didn't even notice this first time around, has been wiped out by some sort of incoming round. Possibly armour? Something big takes them out. I'm guessing it's something back here. If we have a look, if I just stop it for a moment, have a look at these. There you go. So we've identified a couple of pieces of German armour. One is a Sherman. We talked about this earlier, one of the previous videos, at the start of the German Ardennes offensive and the Battle of the Bulge, otherwise known as. They did dress some of their troops up as American infantry and used American vehicles with the idea of causing disruption and confusion during the initial assault when they disguised themselves as friendly troops. More alarmingly, we also have a Panther sighted here, and I'm guessing one of those two has delivered the painful blow to this light machine gun team here. Let's go down and have a look. Take off the icons. And let's let it roll from here. Yeah, that's nasty. Definitely incoming tank rounds. Taking those guys out. And then over here we can see a single bazooka infantryman here is giving it a good go. He seems to have repelled that initial German attack with the help of some units further behind him, but then he gets taken out by probably some armour here. Let's stop it there and have a quick look. We'll go down to the German perspective, and there's a nice shot there of the very scary Panther, and somewhere we have the Sherman as well. Let's just get the icons back on, that might help. Okay, so we've lost that other icon, so we'll go back to the beginning very quickly. He's there. As I say, it's marked up as an American unit, but it's actually the Germans in control of it. Let's remove the icons for you, and we'll just watch things pan out from here, I think. Just for the rest of the turn. So the German assault here on the position where the bazooka team is. There he is, we just make him out. He's receiving some incoming fire from that Sherman. And he fired around, I believe. He managed to get a shot off from his bazooka. Let's just check his ammo content. Goes 6. Does it go down to 5? Does he get that shot off? He does. And where does it go? So he'll be targeting this Panther. So how far off the mark is that shot that he takes? Did it actually hit? Can't really tell from that angle. Let's have a look from here. So we'll keep his icon on here so we can see when he fires. It'll go from 6 down to 5. That's a nasty look straight down the barrel of the Panther. Yeah, it looks like he actually did hit. Oh, I believe it hit the ground just in front. That's unlucky. A noble effort from the guy just before he was taken out by the Sherman or the Panther, or possibly even both. So we'll zoom out, and that's icons back on. And that's it for turn 10. So we're just about coming up to 10 minutes into the battle. It's been a slow start, with the Germans just initially probing with reconnaissance vehicles early on, which were taken out by the bazooka team here and the anti-aircraft gun. Then we've had infantry coming through the centre in support. They're starting to overrun these positions, forward positions in Die Hard's Group 1. Artillery starting to fall at the crossroads in the centre. On the left flank, the Germans right, to the northeast really. We've got some Germans approaching down the road there, and now we've got some serious armour in the form of Panther and a Sherman coming down the centre here. So yes, a slow start, but it looks like things are about to pick up because the Germans are pressing now with armour supporting their infantry, and it won't take long, I don't think, for these frontline units to be overrun, but let's hope that they can do a good job of holding them off. They've done reasonably well so far. So that's the end of turn 10. We'll move on to turn 11, and thanks for watching.